Lake Karapiro in the Waikato has been home for New Zealand K4 for the past 2 months. The country's kayak sprint team has been training for the World Championships, which is set to kick off in Poland on August 20th. Liam O'Loughlin, Daryl Fitzgerald, Mike Walker and Fred Tier are making no compromises on training, rain or shine.
It's not the best morning, but you've got to realise that, you know, if we're not out there training, someone else over the other side of the world is training harder than you, so that's your motivator pretty much. So you're out there when it's rain, hail or sunshine, pretty much, yeah.
It's this attitude that has brought Fred Tier back to kayaking 2 years after failing to make the 2008 Olympic team. While on hiatus, he completed his engineering degree, but never lost his passion for the sport.
I would say kayaking is very much an art form, if you'd like sort of poetry in motion on water, because you can't be the strongest, biggest guy. It's not, you know, and that doesn't mean you're gonna be going fast. You've got to have the feel for the water. The technical, you've got to know how the water moves around the boat. It's not just a simple put more force in and you'll go faster. So you've got to really be at one, just like a swimmer does when they feel the water through their hands. It's exactly the same sort of dynamic in kayaking.
For this part Chinese Cantabrian, it all started in the summer of 2003 while training as a surf lifesaver in Christchurch.
And from there I sort of felt that I had a natural sort of feel for the water, so I decided to sort of pursue that, and that's pretty much taken me over since then.
That is a fantastic character. I think that just he is one of the best paddlers of the country. And I'm pretty sure that he's going to prove it on a world stage. He used to be a very good paddler. He missed a few years and he came back, and straight away from the first year he made the national team, which is fantastic. I think he has a really good future.
During the past few months, this crew of national champions and ex-Olympians have had to extend their teamwork beyond the water.
Oh, we do have our ups and downs. Everyone knows each other's sort of weaknesses and strengths, so we just sort of give each other space if they need it, so yeah. And if you are feeling down, there's 3 other guys on the boat who can bring you back up. So it's all about teamwork. And we have had the times when, you know, one of the guys on the boat is not feeling that great, and then we've got the other 3 to sort of bring him up, and that really does help. The training is as much mental as it is physical. I mean, you've got to be in the right state of mind before you get on the water, otherwise you can't really get the best out of yourself physically. So, you know, your mind is, some people say it's 90% mental, 10% physical, and that is true to an extent.
Weather at this stage, that's the toughest thing, you know. It's not easy. In kayaking, they splash each other. They are sitting in the water, under the water level, and there's no way to get rid of the cold wind, the cold rain, the cold water splashes. And they spend, you know, hours every single day in the boat, but they still push very hard, and that is what commitment really being like, isn't it?
My immediate goal is to qualify for the London Olympics in 2012, and that'll mean that come August next year, 2011, our K4 will have to try and get within a set criteria to make the games. And we're pretty confident we can do that, provided we just tick off all the boxes leading up to that.
At the World Championships, 10 months of hard work will come down to less than 9 minutes of racing. A heat, semi-finals and finals. Focus and a positive attitude are crucial, and Fred and his teammates have plenty.
Just try and focus on getting to the end of the finish line, and you want to cross the finish line being the most, you know, having spent all the energy in your body. So I just focus on one thing at a time. If I'm going to be pedaling down the course, I just focus on one stroke at a time, because, you know, every stroke is crucial and there's only so many strokes you can do in a race before it's over. So it's about getting the most out of each stroke. If you're going in there with a defeatist attitude, you're pretty much not going to win, and you're wasting your time. So you've pretty much got to want to win.
It's clear they want it badly enough, and it won't be long until the team finds out if all their effort has been worth it.